In a few months, you read the book that's coming out, You Can't Write City Hall, by Jeremy Nunes, a comedic look at being a mayor. So talk to us a little bit about the book and some of the, maybe give us a little preview of some of the stories and things that are in there, and the point of view that you had as mayor of your small town.
Yeah, just pretend I'm Jennifer Aniston. Give me a little tease.
All right, well, scoot on over here, girl. Listen up. So,
I'm an author.
So I wrote the book about my 4 years as mayor. And so there's a lot of funny stories. My time as mayor, I consider myself the natural protagonist of the story. We actually have two antagonists in the story that I had to deal with, one from the inside and one someone in the town. And of course, we also mention, if you've probably heard, small town mayors have to deal with these small town complainers all the time. Mm-hmm. So I have all kinds of fantastic small town complaints. I'll give you one. So in the small towns, the mayor is the de facto anything that a big city position would normally have filled. So I was the de facto liquor commissioner, de facto chief of police, de facto animal control, health inspector, you name it. Okay. So we have this abandoned house, and I kept noticing there was a smell. There was just something wasn't right as I walked by this abandoned house once in a while. And the guy lived next door. He's like, "You got to do something." And I was like, "Well, what's going on?" He's like, "There's a family of skunks living down in there." And I was like, "Oh, well, I'll call animal control. The county can come address that." He's like, "No, you're animal control for the town. You need to go down there right now. Get them." And I was like, well, I'm not really trained in skunk removal. And he's like, "I know you got a gun. Why don't you go in there and shoot them all?"
Oh, my gosh.
This is Jeremy Nunes. And the reason you should not be listening to the Reverend and the Reprobate is you're listening to two guys from Texas who think it's cool to just walk around willy-nilly. Meanwhile, in Illinois, I am on lockdown, as I should be. No one should leave their house under any circumstances. If you are dying and having a heart attack or a stroke, you should not leave the house.